Hello there, people of the internet. Recently I've been getting a lot of messages on PSN about what I run on Nioh to get XP, or rather Amrita. Um, and I run Calamity's Pulse because in my opinion, I feel that running Winds of Ruin and even the final mission in the game, I forget the name, it's not as good for single run Amrita game. Yes, you will get the Ember Sight shards, which will increase the amount of Amrita, but you only get to fight the boss once. And that's the thing that holds it back, is you only fight it once and you have to restart. This one doesn't really have that problem because you can kill yourself right before the third and final boss. There are 3 bosses in this mission, all of which come back to back. And the only reason this mission works, in my opinion, as well as it does, is because of Tenjin Kujaku. And Kujaku gives you a stance-based Amrita bonus. I will be using the high stance, which increases attack, and the low stance, which increases key recovery speed. I have nothing else in my inventory that will increase the amount of Amrita I gain, but I do have stuff that will increase the amount of damage I do. Namely Tenjin Kujaku. And the other thing that makes this work, of course, because you don't get Amrita from bosses normally, is the Extraction Talisman. And that will give you Amrita every time you attack a boss, or just an enemy in general. Or I could get thrashed early. Oh wait, what? Where did my... Well, that's unfortunate. I was trying to use my ability, but all of my animal was gone. Well, hello to you too. There's your second boss, and you can at this point decide to either die or fight the third boss, which I will choose to die, so that I can fight the other 2 bosses again. So the entire time you're doing this, you're getting 3 things. Weapon drops, or mostly gear drops rather. You're getting gear drops, you're getting soul cores, and you are getting Amrita. Soul cores are important because you want your Shiftling level to go up, so you know, you have to dismantle soul cores and stuff like that to get a higher level. There's your first boss down. You can, if you have your abilities to heal and get key whenever you pick up soul cores, you can kind of just decide to leave the soul cores on the ground until you need them. But I just grab them whenever. I don't really care personally. One down. Now keep in mind, I have technically only fought 4 bosses, and I have almost 5 million Amrita. And I'm not very good at fighting Otakamaru, but he does give around 2 million Amrita just for killing him. And that's kind of important. I may actually be dead from that. Yep. But it doesn't really matter anyway, because you can fight the first 2 bosses and get even more Amrita. So it's not necessarily a loss to die. Extraction Talisman. Boss fight. Oh, that's right, I'm using the wrong spirit. I usually chain spirits to fight Otakamaru because even with Tengen, it's still a pain to fight him. So this boss you can only get Amrita by breaking his sword in his right hand. So even with an extraction talisman, you will not get any Amrita unless you break that sword. Oh, that hit. That's unfortunate. But technically the only bad thing about dying during this is that sometimes you won't have the anima to immediately start out with an ability. But even then, I'm running an anima legion kind of sort of build. The reason why I said kind of sort of build is because this is just something I threw together, not something that I meticulously planned out. Thank you, I would like to keep my HP. I suppose I should stop messing around. first boss plus 1 million and a soul core. Don't know why, but this boss has iframes during the first few seconds when he spawns. And then Atakimaru, which you can kind of just ignore, honestly. You can just use a Divine Branch to leave. But if you're lucky and you're stubborn and you want to fight the boss anyway, and I'm not very good at it, oh, that's right, I'm using Feral. And Atakimaru will give you around 2 million, so 9.5 million right now. Almost 11 million. And then you will get 11 million from the actual mission completion bonus. So once I leave, you'll see I will be just at 1 million, or 1 million extra, so it'll be almost exactly 2 million from just Otakimaru. Like I said, I am not the best player at fighting Otakimaru. As you can very well see, I'm very sloppy at fighting him, and I hate him. So here's all your soul cores, and you just can kind of delete them all. And you get materials and a very high amount of yokai spirit fragments, and 11 million, as you can see. So that means you get 1.1 million from the snake boss. You get about 1.3 million from Shuten Doji, and from Otakimaru you get around 2 million. And that's honestly about it. When I first ran it, I was getting about that much, and that was completely insane, and that's what I started using to boost my constitution. And from there, you just kind of start doing your own thing, you know? That's currently what my stats are, but that's it. I hope you guys have a good time leveling. Hope this makes your life easier. The other map I see people running a lot is In the Eye of the Beholder. You'll get around 16 15 million with a companion. If you're running on the Torii Gate, just one person extra. You get more Amrita the more players are there. But yeah, you can do that. But if you're running solo and you don't mind dying, um, because you can either use Earth Folding Talismans or just die to go back to the shrine and redo the bosses. Calamity's Pulse would be better. That's if you have an easy time fighting Otakemaru, I would recommend you just do In the Eye of the Beholder, because you would technically get more Amrita for running through once, and it would technically be faster. But like I said, if you hate Otakemaru and you just kind of want to avoid him, you can use Divine Branch Fragment, or Divine Branches, not the fragments. The fragments will make you lose Amrita. The Divine Branches will make you not lose Amrita, which is important. Yeah, that's it. Have a nice time, everybody.